Yeah.
I don't know. I want to mention as well how impressive Alamar has been. I think
gets bit. He's going to try and throw the flashes. You can see the motion all the way up towards the door of the site itself. This army looking the wrong way. Shaiko caught out by the shield on the door itself, and that mirror will get popped open. It buys them all this pressure. Suddenly, G2, what do? Do you sort of fold and fall back as P9 gets a second, but Doki popped up and holding on is able to get two more. It's suddenly all balanced back. You cited his heroics before in Alamau. Puts the balance back in, just down to mad skills left in the 3 versus 1. The close right fight does all the damage in the world, but the last bit now caught on the rotate. Alamau, somehow they salvaged that catch, just not quite ready and able for it. Instead, the slip around and the pressure on towards. Let's see if they can try and might be about to make some friends either side. They're trying to roll the pressure, and we heard the rip of a C4. Oh dear. Shaiko gets tricked on the far side. Well, now they're just stuck here on this side of the wall.
Yeah, this is a calamity right now for Twisted Minds. They are going to be forced into just walking through door frames, and that is not ideal. Alamar is close with a shotgun, does take a DMR bullet, but still alive, and there just isn't a lot of time here, and Twisted just have to try and flood in through the breach, I feel.
At this point, there's Shalad, at least getting the bounce back, and Hasham finds one. It leaves just Doki alone. He activates for a solo. Whoa, he somehow gets the second as well. Just down to P9 and mad skills on the coach replacement role, but they are able to find the end of the kill. They played the mirror. They've got all the keepers to keep deploying, keep stepping themselves back in, and there it is. Benja swings around for one, almost doubles down onto the second, but do they try and move in on the back of that? They've got to keep sending. They've also got no more smoke canisters in pocket, a couple of flashes and a grenade, but they don't have the confidence as Doki gets the drop from the second story. And Benja's just found against the smoke, moved into it, but not enough to stop Hasham getting the body. 4 versus 3 versus 3 versus 2. Shalad, in the midst of that, gets a double through the core of the site. And now you've got Doki trying to find his way back in and stomping, trying to find his way to a kill, but he can't.
Right idea, it started off well for them. And then there's a kind of lull moment.
Around on towards the top of the main stairs. They're looking for anybody on the far side. The sequel doesn't quite catch anybody, but the second sure does. But at the same time, Shaiko gets caught out. Hasham pushes down on towards Horse. Gets one, so it stays even. But look at that, the loose player at the bottom of the tower as Benja gets one more. How confident are they to sit and watch the long corridor? They're almost caught out, but it's Alamau that locks it and wins it down. He was the savior of this round last time. And here he probably won't have to be. The 4 versus 2. They've aggressively retaken Horse. Or at least trying to. Stompin gets himself a second and Doki gets the end. There's the push, the pressure on towards that double wall, and they're inside the site itself, looking for the fight on towards the Janka, but Stompin gets the kill over the shoulder, and then the follow through. Alamau gets one. Stompin might have been a bit windy the other day, but everything has been laser locked for him since. 3 on this round, finally put down, but mad skills. Nowhere else to turn, and that is 2 rounds in a row for G2.
Well, I said Raps are a bit tricky now, the way Twisted Minds are looking to collapse. G2 happy enough to fall back to the safety of the bomb site, but Jalad just knocks on the door and says hello to Stompin.
Spraying through, hitting the solid of the steel. Go through, the pre-fire does almost catch him. Great read on intel and sound, but otherwise 30 seconds, and now with Tricks gone, the Blitz gone, they've got to focus on the site itself, as I said. The balance of control flip-flopped, and Alamau flops his way out, and 2 more smoke canisters for the final 20 seconds. He's more than able to hold on to this door. You've got the Legion as well to try and catch the remaining 2 players. Jalad and mad skills, the coach doing his best to fill in, does find his second kill of the game on towards Doki, but otherwise just driving in towards a bit of a wall. At one point, a 2-1 to Twisted Minds' favor.
Wow.
At the half, yeah, we have G2.
Unavailable for whatever reason. The level hasn't
teams of EML at the Salt Lake City Major, so we deserve to be in playoff. And
our Shaiko though has been eliminated first by Jalad. No movement though here from Alamo. Oh, nice little pick though. Doku with that long angle opens up the breach perfectly onto the... Gonna throw both of them, and now he has to make a move, and he will go for it. Gets stuck in the barbed wire, but doesn't phase him at all. Able to push up. Oh, Alamau! Oh, almost found a second off to Jalad, but that DMR will win out.
Camera that's otherwise reading every single bit of motion. They want to go for it, but as soon as they do, it's probably going to get called out. They're expecting it, pre-firing towards it though. Stomping. Big work done, and still a bulletproof that's just sort of reading the post-mortem, and Stomping now in the position to go for the plant. They'll know where the cover is, they'll know where the plant is going down, but getting rid of it is that sticky problem. 3 versus 2, post-plant. And now that sort of no man's land, well, proving its name. There's 3 for Jalad, but he needs the ace. Be able to pull this round back into the favor of Twisted Minds, keep the gap of rounds within just 1. There's 4 though. And with a decent chunk of time to watch. Now, this is an awkward retake here from Benja. He's got a bit of a distance and drive to get to the player. He wants to bait it. He's going to swing and pre-fire. Jalad is off, and he can't quite make the connection.
Nobody to inside a game, so this little inch that they're trying to do isn't going to really pay off. And Jalad almost catches one, almost gets taken out himself. And oh no, Alamo! Thinking, I'll just jump in, but no. Jalad punishes that play.
They don't have that man advantage. That's the sort of cost. Mad Skills has propped up aggressively and gets the reward for it. Buys himself a second, and oh no! Make that a third. And not too far away, but now that just leaves the 2 versus 3. Stomping. Puts the pressure back in! Stomping! In a similar situation as the round before, it would need to be an ace to clutch it out, and well, he was the man who stopped that come together, but 30 seconds, the pressure of the plant is on him. You can see the sort of spread of Trixth and Hasham. He's got one of them watching from behind and one of them dead ahead with 20 seconds. They've still got eyes on towards the kit. They're trying to bait out the fight on contact, but otherwise, Hasham has the preparedness and Twisted Minds have the round. Surprise wins here. Hoping the surprise comes from Vending Window, and it finally does. Stomping gets one for all the utility dedicated. There goes the mirror. There goes Trix. There goes a C4 that won't ever pop off. That was a lot of utility dumped there. They still have 2 smoke canisters, obviously. They still have
kind of traditional plant again is what they did last time. I think the important thing to note is that Shaika was actually alive with utility, where they didn't have it the last time they were here. Benja does go down, and Hasham, yeah, I was thinking you can easily jump over and take down Shaiko, and once more, just mention Shaiko.
Obviously, being able to retake this side is Alamau. It's a delicate fight against Jalad. Oh, almost got a second. Didn't quite. Took a decent chunk of damage, and well, the C4 will be the finish. They've got him on Cam, they've got him on Fenrir. They know exactly where Stomping is. He's expecting the swing. P9 actually outside the building. That'll be an easy club. Close left will probably be the end. There it is. And that is. That's torn.
Allow Shaiko to set up on the staircase with the flame arrows. Hasham took the initiative.
There's a spray on through. But as we said, the angst and the retake is something where they suffer it just as much. And as Alamau finds one, the pressure in towards the medical room. It's across the side of Benja. Brushes them away. Leaves just Hasham and Mad Skills. Oh, no, it leaves just Mad Skills left alone. Finds one. Won't be a flawless. But it's another situation where it's an ace clutch needed. And then they'll only get the one. That is G2 guaranteed.
Held pretty heavy again by Twisted Minds. This was the room that they dealt with really well. They were able to stick it out here. Also going to be a Goyo caster on the door, and Mad Skills just lines up Shaiko. Here comes Alamau as well.
And this, an awkward hop in. Jalad, well, he'll get spotted out, and he'll still win the kill. Benja traded importantly, but now they've lost the blitz. Now they've lost that shield, that one bit of safety. And they don't have anything else to offer to that breach. It's going to be a very tricky one to land. Looking for fights and caught reloading. Hasham, we said it before, they're so confident. Twisted Minds, they'll swing, they'll peek, they don't care. This is their game. Now retaking this close position, caught out in the smoke, can't connect, and mad skills ends the round as they mean to. All down to this. Now, as Benja looks towards the first engagement, finds Trixt. And an unpunished.
Left two. He loves a DMR. That's our Benja. And mad skills. Sit down. Oh, another one comes at him. Hatchom. Sit beside him. Benja on an absolute rampage and Twisted Minds.
We talked about many near aces throughout this, and he doesn't have much health, but he's not going to get this one as P9! Oh, puts him in a spin cycle. Can't find the third, though, Doki. And Doki doubles down for G2, 3 points, and you can see the stress on all their faces.
Well, it is a 7-5 win for G2 as they build off of yesterday's 7-0 success, but this time they take down Twisted Minds. As always, we've got Doki standing by after this one. Doki, hello there, my friend. The last time, what was it? The last time we spoke, it was Salt Lake City. You're on the major stage, battling out with Shopify Rebellion. This time, obviously, the stakes are a little different, but you guys look like a team that is continuing to just improve. I mean, day in and day out. Does it feel like that for you guys as well?
Yeah, I mean, hello, first of all. Nice to talk to you guys again. But yeah, like, definitely, like, it's another flawless stage so far. We've played a lot of good teams, so happy, especially against Twisted Minds and Falcons. So yeah, that's good, but I think today was a little bit sloppy. We weren't playing to our best, to be honest. So me personally, I was insanely frustrated the whole game. Like, I'd never been like this before in an official, but yeah, shit happens, I guess. You live and you learn.
Hi, Jack.
Yeah, right, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know if you know this, but we get to listen to the team comms from time to time, and you said you was quite tilted at the end, and you just said you was frustrated. What was the reason for that? Was it because maybe that they changed their playstyle, you know, when they were on their defense? They started getting aggressive on you when you was maybe not expecting it so much?
Bro, they are all great players, but like they are just changing their roster all the time and they are just peaking at everything. Like, Mad Skills is just mad. He's insane. He's running, he's just doing things you don't do. Like, I thermite open a wall. What do you do when you thermite a wall? You run away or you take an angle, right? No, he's standing in the middle of the breach. Just like this, like a fucking statue. Like, oh my god, I'm so tilted. My bad, sorry for swearing. Had to vent a little bit. Even the toppest of professional athletes like myself get extremely tilted sometimes.
I mean, it's interesting, right? Because everybody kind of knows they do all of this stuff in their playstyle. It's very unique and it's very known about. But in the server, you still must not expect it from time to time.
Yeah, like, as I say, like, I'm not flaming them. They are fantastic players. They got top 4 at the major. They're way better than us. So it's like, it's not that. It's just like such a frustrating playstyle to play against.
Yeah.
And they are all hitting their shots. Like, it's not just like one guy carrying. It's like the whole team are just like doing crazy things and killing you. Like, it's just frustrating to play against. But like, I honestly let the team down today. It was my bad, but everyone else was on fire. So yeah.
Don't you feel it was really testing the team chemistry here a little bit? Because like, how many rushes have we seen from them, or like moments where they just activate at some random moment in the round? Can be early, can be late. Suddenly, boom, 2-3 guys will go crazy on you guys. That's a real test for me of your team's chemistry.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's like the rounds are a lot more complicated than it seems. Even if like we don't die, like it's a flawless round. Like, we have to communicate so well about backstabs, about flanks and things, because one guy backstabbing in this team can just explode the whole round. So it's like you really have to be careful, which is props to them. Like, they have improved so much in the last year. Twisted Minds, especially since they joined the org, I think a year and a half ago. Can't quite remember. But yeah, like they're definitely one of the top teams in Europe, in my opinion.
Yeah, and just one quick question about your stage so far. Obviously, you guys are still flawless and beat Falcons, beat Twisted Minds, like honestly looking really good. One question I have is, it seems like overall the entries, or at least the fraggers on the team, don't have the best stats, and the backline of Alemao, for example, are really stepping up in their statistic. How comes there's this imbalance where we used to know your fraggers to be so strong, Shaiko especially? But how do you explain that?
It's pretty simple. Like, for the last like 4.5 years, I've been carrying Alemao like every tournament, like extremely hard, and Shaiko has been carrying Falcons for like 25 years. So it's about time we guys can sit back. You know, we play some DayZ instead of scrimming, some Rocket League. Maybe we go to Disneyland, especially like Ramayo,
we can
our
start
coach.
to
He
see
goes
the
to
results.
Disneyland a lot.
We see
and
that
we
with the
let
stats.
and we let our leader Alamao. There he is. Yep. And we let our Alamao leader grind the game. He streams every day. Like, yeah, that's what we need. Finally, wait, he's 60 and 37.
Like, that's what I meant when I start to see the
It's actually
results
so
of you guys slacking. So, like, you're playing DayZ. I don't know what Shaiko is doing, probably on his motorbike most of the time.
I'm not even
And
kidding. That genuinely annoys me. Like, it's great to see your teammate performing, but like 60 and 37, like, it's ridiculous.
we should have checked the difference of statistics. I would actually be curious to check between Alemo and you. Just looking at the rest of the stage. How do you think you would fare?
Okay, he is gonna carry.
I mean, it's not bad.
Negative KD, Ducky.
-1. As I said, guys, it's like these games aren't really important. When it comes to the playoff, it's what matters. So then I'll turn up. I'm pretty sure we're locked for playoffs anyway. So I'm just gonna sit back, enjoy the ride, play some DayZ, have a beer. You know, there it is.
Perfect.
Top esports athlete.
Oh yeah. Sounds like the dream. And like you said, yeah, you know, even the top esports athletes with routines like that can get frustrated sometimes. So we appreciate you taking the time to talk with us as always, Doki.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We'll see you later, man.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. See you later.
Thank you.